We know. However, there's another way you can contact Ruby. You're connected to her in a way you don't even know, Alina. Yuriko says, walking close to Alina. What? Your magic is more powerful than you can even imagine. It's a waste on you, really. You don't even know how to use it, let alone control it. Alina looks down, feeling like she's now being scolded. Yuriko grabs Alina's chin and lifts her head to look up at her. Don't look so glum now. We'll help you unlock all your magical abilities. Then you'll be able to help us. Kita and Kagami watch as Yuriko talks to Alina with mysterious grins on their faces. But I don't know anything about my abilities. My mom told me not to rush it, and who cares what your mom said? She's not here.
Yuriko says, interrupting Alina.
Look, you get two options, Alina. You either be a good girl and do as you're told, or you face painful consequences, to say the least. Alina stares at Yuriko with pure fear in her eyes. Yuriko takes the bottle of black mist Kagami was currently holding for her. She twists off the cap and lets the mist seep out of the bottle. As it escapes the bottle, the mist turns into a large black cloud above Alina. What is this? Alina shouts. Yuriko snaps her fingers and the change on Alina disappears into her hand, which she hands to Kita, and Kita hangs the chains on the wall where they belong. Yuriko smirks and watches the cloud. The cloud strikes black lightning straight at Alina. The lightning is fierce, fast, and very aggressive as it hits the ground. Alina runs away and dodges just in time, not letting it hit her. Use your magic to defeat the cloud. You'll know when you've done so once it turns to black goop, Yuriko says. The lightning strikes down again, 3 times in fact, and Alina almost gets hit by 2 of them. However, she ran away again just in time and barely making it. Either that or die, Yuriko adds. I don't know how to just summon up my magic, Alina shouts as she continues to run from the lightning. She tries to get out of the way of the big cloud, but Yuriko had placed a force field to keep her in the cloud's way. Yuriko, we can't kill her. We need her alive, Kagami says in a whisper. I know, Kagami. I'm not stupid. If the lightning does happen to strike her, it'll only make her magic automatically activate a protective spell, unlocking all of her magic abilities at once. Okay, if you say so. Kita listens to the whispered conversation. Forcefully unlocking all of Alina's powers could severely harm her, if not worse. Not sure how Queen Morona would react to that, considering Alina's our one-way ticket to Ruby. I hope Yuriko knows what she's doing, Kita thinks to herself. Alina tries to blast the cloud, but it only makes the cloud angry and strikes 1 lightning bolt with the force of 10 at her. Alina jumps out of the way, but the bottom of her leg gets hit with it because she didn't dodge fast enough. Alina screams out in pain. Alina is now completely unable to move the bottom of her leg, and she's unable to stand, which means she won't be able to dodge the lightning attacks either. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, Kita thinks to herself. Yuriko silently watches with an evil smile. The hit to the foot wasn't enough to activate Alina's full power. However, once the lightning strikes again, Alina raises her hand in defense, unable to move or dodge, and a bright pink light forms in her hand and blasts the lightning just as it strikes, turning the entire cloud into black goop. The blast was huge, but Alina was exhausted. Yuriko walks towards Alina, slow clapping, with Kagami and Kita following behind her as always. Well done, Alina. You've now unlocked the first form of your magic, Light Blast, Yuriko says. Alina just stays on the ground in pain and exhausted. Yuriko looks down at Alina's leg.
Kagami can cut that off if you'd like,
Yuriko says as Kagami unsheaths her katana. Alina quickly moves her leg out of the way with her hand, despite how much pain it causes her. No, please don't, Alina pleads in a weak-sounding tone. Yuriko laughs. You're going to beg? Really? I assumed a girl like you would have more pride than that. You really are a waste. Yuriko motions for Kagami to chain Alina up again. Kagami puts her sword back in its sheath, grabs Alina, and chains her. Alina sits there in chains silently. Yuriko, Kagami, and Kita walk out of the chamber, leaving Alina in pain with a seeming to be broken leg. Kita does have the ability to heal, but she only uses that magic for the kitsune and when Yuriko tells her to. The three girls go back to their lair/hangout room. Kagami puts the bottle of black goop on the shelf and turns to Yuriko. So, she unlocked one form of her magic, but she still can't control it, Kagami mentions. Just unlocking one form took so much out of her too, Kita adds. Yuriko turns to face Kita and Kagami. We don't want her to control her magic. We want her to unlock the most powerful aspects of it, she says. Well, that blast she did definitely proved she's the one, Kagami adds. Yuriko chuckles. Yes, it did, and we got our Miss Alina to unlock a portion of her magic. No doubt that Ruby already knows about it. I have a feeling we'll be seeing her very soon, Yuriko says, putting her hands on her hips. All three girls smirk, loving their plan working out so perfectly.